to animate this way, it just crashes. So maybe I just I think what I should do, self.play equals play. Well, yeah. The thing is, I overwrote the play command somewhere here. The play that you call from the terminal isn't the same as the play method that's attached to the scene. That's why I did this, the saved methods. So I guess I just have to set atcher self method embedded method. And I'm not sure if this will work. I think there's a positive probability that this will set all of the methods to like remove, because this variable might be getting overwritten and stuff, but maybe it won't. So let's see. So now circle, circle. Guess that did work. Let's do fill opacity equals 0.7. Whoops. Did I just delete my entire terminal? Oh my gosh, I did. This is the drawback of having really specific keybinds. Oh, I didn't delete it. I moved it. Which of these is which? Sorry, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. Okay, we're back. Circle, animate, shift. Okay, the problem with... So now, if I continue this, I'm pretty sure... Wait, why didn't... The square didn't appear. Oh, and I know why the square didn't appear. Because after this, I have to restore all these methods. What I don't think is terribly difficult, maybe all I have to do is here, after I break out of this loop, do set atcher, because I already have them in the saved methods. Self method, saved methods at method. Right? I should comment this. And then join the terminal or the keyboard. Okay, so now if I do this, self animate. Oh. Self.play circle animate shift, like up left. So that'll work. And when I quit this, nope, it didn't work. Why didn't the square appear? If I just quit, will the square appear? No. Dang. I feel... Oh, wait. Saved... Oh, it's because I shouldn't have this here. So now... I'm getting tired of typing this. Play, circle, animate, scale, fill. I'm going to continue, and the square does appear. Great. And that's because I restored them here. Play, wait, add, remove. Okay, I think. So now I just want to make sure that interact. Okay, I think. So now I just want to make sure that interact will still work the way it normally did. Oh. Okay, so this, well, it didn't crash, that's good. And there's no terminal, which is consistent with the way it usually works. If I queue. No. Okay, so I only restore the methods if they were saved in the first place, basically. So why don't I do this? Here, I'll put those in there, and here, after I set these, I'll say self.saved methods equals this. And all I'll do is I'll check. I can do for method in self.saved methods, and I think this goes through the keys. For method, it'll be like name method in this dot items. Self name, and this will be the method. And this song is annoying me. Okay, then I'll clear it afterwards. So maybe now. I forgot what I was even testing. Oh, this is a normal interact. This is yeah, the interact from before. So when I press Q, it gets drawn. Great. Perfect. I think this has everything I want now. Although someone added a comment saying, don't call it embed 2, pretty much. I can call it interactive embed, I guess. But who wants to type that long of a method? That's like 15 characters. I guess I'll survive. Okay, with that, I think this has everything I want it to have. So it has this test method, this for rerunning. I should do something better than that, though. It shouldn't be that string. It's gonna check if it's gonna reuse the renderer. That's good. Don't you think normal interact should be separated? It is. So there's a def interact here. Well, basically, interact is here, and whatever the other one is called. Where is it? Right above it. Interactive embed is here. Why are these not ordered? I thought these would be ordered. Whatever. But they're different methods. Okay, so I have the test scene, the while loop to rerun them, this to reuse the render, the logic that belongs to embed. The normal interact should be separated from the logic that belongs to embed. That's also separated. So there's a few different methods. There's interactive embed. Oh, you mean like, do you think embed is too close to interactive embed? And so like embed should be deleted or something. But currently interactive embed, interact, and embed are three separate. But currently interactive embed, interact, and embed are three separate functions. Although interactive embed uses logic from interact. All right, sounds good, Nunu. You have a good one. All right, so I have this to reuse the renderer. Clear screen, that's good. No, the rerun exception, that's good. The name, the shell with the rerun command added. The configuration so that it doesn't prompt me. I wonder if this can be in one line. Thread. I feel like this should fit in one line. And it does. Do we even need embed? That's a good question. Probably not. The only reason I'm keeping it is that I'm open to the possibility that this could have bugs. And if this does have bugs, then we'll probably want to go to that. It's probably okay to delete it though. And then just roll back. Well, rolling back is more annoying, actually. And this probably will have bugs somewhere with this multi-threading code. Okay, so now this is what to fix. Returning something better than rerun me, please. Well, I think normally this returns none. So maybe I could just return true or something. I guess I could re-raise the exception. If I did re-raise the exception, then no, I think that'd be kind of weird. If I take an exception, that makes it restart. Now return true or something? We need a status library. You know what? I'm going to... I'll return true or something. That's still not that great. What we should do is like... What it should be is I should return something like... Status... Rerun. Something like this. And we should just have a bunch of those statuses. But I don't feel like doing that. So unless someone tells me to, I'm not going to. Wasn't trying to do that. Don't even know what that command is. Okay, now I'm ready to PR this, I think. Now if I remove the example scenes thing. That shouldn't be there. Add a rerun. Command. I'll say calling scene methods. So I think I have to push it to here. Okay. I'm pretty sure... Oh, this has merge conflicts, I guess. Oh no, they went away. Great. So just say use interactive embed instead. Now Grant will use Manim C. So I talked to him off and on about Manim development. And he did mention that if it has... So I talked to him off and on about Manim development. And he did mention that if it has live rendering, live updating, and rerunning, then he might end up switching. But like part of what he wanted is that you could run something. Whoops. Run something. And then change this file. And then it would automatically update. So you can do like square, or you turn this to circle. Save the file. And then it would automatically replay. And I have actually implemented that. But, you know, it's better to have PRs split up so they can be merged faster. Especially now that we have... Our CI is a little bit buggier. Thanks. Our CI is a little bit buggier recently than it has been. I want to keep scene.embed. Now, just to prevent having to roll back. There's a bug. But it can be removed in the future. Great. All right, how long we got? I got like 45 minutes or so left. So now I keep doing that. I'm gonna switch to the branch I've been developing on. Which is, I think, shader object. This one should be on it. Shader object. And from here, try to learn some shaders. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go here. All right, so I've been working on a way to use shaders. A shader that covers the entire screen directly from Manim. And I think I got that working. As a result, I can play scenes like this one. And this is a line. And I copied this code from the book of shaders. Now, I need to learn shaders, so I'm gonna just go through this code, and hopefully, if I find any bugs in it, any bugs in Manim, I can fix those, and it should be helpful for me learning shaders. Since I'm still scheduled to teach the other guys, the other people working on Manim how to use shaders. So let me bring these up side by side. And then I'm going to try to learn these. This window is really in the way. I guess there is okay. So I've looked through this code a little bit on my own. And so what I find is... Good luck with that. I'm going to sleep. Have a good nice evening. All right, sounds good. I will see you in the Discord or later on. Okay, so this function, this main function, is run on each pixel of this output. And the reason it's every pixel is because this quad covers the entire window. If it didn't cover the entire window, then it'd be run for every pixel. Is because this quad covers the entire window. If it didn't cover the entire window, then it'd be run for each fragment, which is like part of a shape that contributes to a pixel. So right now it's taking this variable, GLFragChord, which will represent, I think this will represent the numbered pixel from like 0 to 854 in the X direction and 0 to 480 in the Y direction. Divide that by the resolution, which I have here at 854 by 480. So this will be from 0 to 1. So I should actually note down. SD has X, comma, Y in the range 0 to 1. So it's going to take that. Y is st.x. Okay. Then it's going to pass Y, which is the X offset, into, wait, color equals vectory of Y, the X offset. Percent is plot of this. So this plot function is going to take st, which is the X and Y coordinates in 0 to 1 coordinates, and do this smooth step. Now, smooth step, if I remember correctly, is going to put the values to either 0 or 1, depending on a certain function. I should bring this up somewhere. This explanation will probably be the better one. Performs smooth Hermite interpolation, which is my favorite interpolation, between 0 and 1 when X is between edge 0 and edge 1. So when this value, the difference between the X and Y offsets, when it's greater than 0.02, it's going to be clipped to 0, I guess. And when it's at 0, it's going to be at 1. So I think this 0.02 denotes, this should denote the thickness of that line. And it actually does, because when I increase this, the line gets thicker. So what I'm seeing here is that as Y and X become more different, this distance is eventually exceeding 0.06, and so it's going to 0, and so percent will be 0. Then when it does this interpolation, if it's 0, then it's just going to be this gray color. This gray color from the X offset. Otherwise, it's going to be green. So that must be what this is saying. Well, it is actually what this is saying. Which is good. But I'm glad that works without error. I'm going to keep looking through this. The vector constructor understands that you want to assign 3 color channels to the same value. Vec4 understands that you want to construct a 4-dimensional vector. Okay, so then we have the color in the alpha channel. Plus a 4th value, the alpha opacity. Gotcha. This one-to-one relationship between x or y is linear interpolation. You can use some mathematical functions to slope the... This one-to-one relationship between x or y is linear interpolation. You can use some mathematical functions to slope the line, like raising x to the power 5. Okay, so if I'm lucky, I should just be able to remove all of this. And put in this new shader code. And try to run that. Which also works, surprisingly. Although I do sort of wish this was actually a square. Using a lot of the exact same logic. It's still getting the 0 to 1 coordinates for x and y. It's computing x to the 5, which I assume is this function. And it's still doing this, which is linear interpolation, between color, which is a shade of gray, and green, which is this with the 1 in the green channel. The question is, how is it computing this percent? And what it looks like it's doing is it's taking y. Wait, y. Okay, so y is x to the 5. So it's finding... Wait, why does it take in a percent? And it's returning a percent. Okay, I guess this is the normalized position. This is the function x to the 5. And then... it's going to see if y, st.y, which is the y offset, it's going to see if that is more than 0.2 beneath the function x to the 5. These are terrible variable names. They're so bad. This should be f, the function. Then that should be f. This should be f because they're functions. The plot, I'm going to take st, which I don't know what that stands for. Then f. I'm going to return or replace all of these with f. And I hope that worked. This should be live updating. Great. So if the y value is more than 0.2 beneath f, that's going to clip it to 0. And if it's exactly f, then it's going to go to 1. Then it's going to subtract this, which is checking if the y offset is 0.2 greater than f. So this is again the thickness. So if I remove this, what I think will happen is everything above the line will be green. Great. And that's because this is removing, this is subtracting the value from from being above the line. I didn't expect that to happen though. So I remove, wait. If I remove this subtraction, it's green above the line. That makes sense. If I remove the first part, it's purple above the line. Okay, I guess it's returning a negative number. So actually that would be beneath the line. Oh well. I think I mostly understand that, or at least enough to move to the next one. And try different exponents. 20,